Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tata Jayam Udiret Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Neshtiki. Hare Krishna. Today we continuing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 16. How Parikshit received the age of Kali. Shloka number 11 and 12. So alankrutam Śyāma Turaṅga yojitam
सुअलङ्कृतं श्याम तुरङ्गयोजितं
Ratham Mruga Indra Dhvajam Ashrita Purat
रथं मृग इन्द्रध्वजम् आश्रितः पुरात्
Ruta Rathashvadvipapatti Yuktaya
रथश्वद्वीपपत्ति
Dvipa
युक्तया
Yuktaya Swasenaya Digvijaya Nirgataha
स्वसेनया दिग्विजयाय निर्गतः
Bhadra Ashvam Ketumālam Cha
भद्राश्वं केतुमालं च
Bharatam Cha Uttaran Kurun
भारतं च उत्तरान् कुरून्
Kimpuruṣa Adini Varshani
किंपुरुषादीनि वर्षाणि
Vijitya Jagruhe Balim
विजित्य जगृहे बलिम्
Su Alankrutam Śyāma Yojitam
सुअलङ्कृतं श्यामतुरङ्गयोजितं
Ratham Mruga Indra Dhvajam Ashrita Purat
रथं मृग इन्द्रध्वजम् आश्रितः पुरात्
Ruta Rathashvadvipapatti Yuktaya
वृतरथ अश्वद्वीपपत्तियुक्तया
Swasenaya Digvijaya Nirgataha
स्वसेनया दिग्विजयाय निर्गतः
Bhadrāśvam Ketumālam Cha
भद्राश्वं केतुमालं च
Alankrutam Śyāma Yojitam Ratham Mruga Indra Dhvajam Ashrita Purat Vruta Rathashvadipapatti Yuktaya Swasenaya Digvijaya Nirgata Bhadrashvam Ketumālam Cha Bharatam Cha Uttaran Kurun Kimpuruṣa Adini Varshani Vijitya Jagruhe Balim. Hare Krishna Pranam.
हरे कृष्ण may I read Mataji with your permission?
Yes.
हरे कृष्ण just a second स्वअलङ्कृतं श्यामतुरङ्गयोजितं रथं मृग इन्द्रध्वजम् आश्रितः पुरात् प्रतरथ अश्वद्विपत्तियुक्तया स्वसेनया दिग्विजयाय निर्गतः भद्राश्वं केतुमालं च भारतं च उत्तरान् कुरून् किं पुरुषादीनि वर्षाणि विजेत्य जगृहे बलिम्
Translation and purport by the Srila Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Mahārāja Parīkṣit sat on a chariot drawn by black horses. His flag was marked with the sign of a lion.
Being so decorated and surrounded by charioteers, cavalry, elephants, and infantry soldiers, he left the capital to conquer in all directions. Mahārāja Parīkṣit then conquered all parts of the earthly planet, Bhadrāśva, Ketumāla, Bhārata, the northern Kuru, Kimpuruṣa, etc., and
Purusha,
exacted
etc., and exacted tributes from their respective rulers. Purport by the Srila Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Mahārāja Parīkṣit is distinguished from his grandfather Arjuna. For black horses pulled his chariot instead of white horses. He marked his flag with the mark of a lion, and his grandfather marked his with the mark of Hanumānjī. A royal procession like that of Mahārāja Parīkṣit, surrounded by well-decorated chariots, cavalry, elephants, infantry, and band, not only is pleasing to the eyes, but also is a sign of civilization that is atheistic even on the fighting front. Bhadraśva, Bhadraśva, It is a tract of land near Meru Parvat, and it extends from Gandhamadam Parvat to the saltwater ocean. There is a description of this Varsha in the Mahabharata Bhishma Parva 7.14 to 18. The description was narrated by Sanjay to Dhritarashtra. Maharaj Yudhishthir also conquered this Varsha, and thus province was included within the jurisdiction of his empire. Maharaj Parīkṣit was formerly declared to be the emperor of all lands ruled by his grandfather, but still he had to establish his supremacy while he was out of his capital to exact tribute from such states. Ketumāla, this earth planet is divided into seven dvipas by seven oceans, and the central dvip, called Jambudvip, is divided into nine varshas or parts by eight huge mountains. Bharatvarsha is one of the above mentioned nine varshas, and Ketumal is also described as one of the above varshas. It is said that in Ketumal Varsha, women are the most beautiful. This Varsha was conquered by Arjuna also. A description of this part of the world is available in Mahabharata Sabha Parva 28.6. It is said that this part of the world is situated on the western side of the Meru Parvat, and inhabitant of this province used to live up to 10,000 years. Bhishma Parva 6.31 and 32. A human being living in this part of the globe are of golden color, and the women resemble the angels of heaven. The inhabitants are free from all kinds of diseases and grief. Bharat Varsha. This part of the world is also one of nine Varshas of the Jambudvip. A description of Bharatvarsha is given in the Mahabharata Bhishma Parva chapters 9 and 10. In the center of Jambudvip is Ilavrut Varsha, and south of Ilavrut Varsha is Hari Varsha. The description of these Varshas is given in the Mahabharata Sabha Parva 28.7 and 8 as follows. Nag, Nagaram Nagaram sh cha vanam cha eva nadihi cha vimala daka purusha deva kalpanam cha narihi cha priya darshi darshanah adruष्टपूर्वान् सुभगान् स ददर्श धानन धानन्यय सदाननानि च सुभ्राणि नारी च अपराश अपरांशम निभा. It is mentioned here that the women in both these varshas are beautiful, and some of them are equal to the apsaras or heavenly women. Uh, Uttara Kuru. According to the Vedic geography, the northernmost portion of Jambudvip is called Uttar Kuru Varsha. It is surrounded by the saltwater ocean from three sides and divided by Shrungavan mountain from the Hiranmaya Varsha, Kimpuruṣa Varsha. It is stated to be situated north of the great Himalaya mountain, which is 80,000 miles in length and which covers 16,000 miles in width. These parts of the world were also conquered by Arjuna Sabha Parva 28.1 and 2. The Kimpuruṣa are descendants of a daughter of Daksha. When Maharaj Yudhishthir performed a horse sacrifice yajna, the inhabitants of these countries were also present to take part in the festival, and they paid tributes to the emperor. This part of the word is called Kimpuruṣa, or sometimes the Himalayan province Simavati. It is said that Sukadev Goswami was born in these Himalayan provinces, and that he came to Bharatvarsha after crossing the Himalayan countries. In other words, Maharaj Parīkṣit conquered all the world. He conquered all the continents, adjoining all the seas and oceans in all directions, namely the eastern, western, northern, and southern part of the world. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Ena तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवाञ्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांच नमो ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे वंशा कल्पतरुभे च कृपा सिन्धुभे एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा. We try to understand shloka number 11 and 12. Here they are describing about the Mahārāja Parīkṣit and Arjuna's comparison in first shloka and second shloka. They describing about the earthly uh, parts, different part, how earth manifest. Prabhuji will tell us in detail how the earth manifest. Hare Krishna, nicely.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji. So a very wonderful description is happening of Parikshit Maharaj and his activities. The moment he came to know Kali Yuga has come, effects are being seen, he knew it is not a good thing. He felt bad, but then he also felt it as an opportunity. And now at least I have someone to fight with. Because as a Kshatriya, it was his natural religion that he should fight. So he was getting an opportunity to do his dharma. So the shloka is describing how he sat on his chariot and left the capital to conquer everything in all directions. Now, chariots generally have horses and they can be of different colors. And the chariot can have a flag which is marked with a different sign. So, Arjuna's chariot, they had white horses. Śveta hai. But his grandson, Parikshit Maharaj, the horses are black. Now, Śyāma. Śyāma is not actually black, it is blackish. Sorry. And they were Turaṅga. They were jeweled. So there are four horses, there is a charioteer, there is a flag, and this flag is marked with lion. But this lion is not an ordinary lion. Prabhupada explains that this is Mṛgendra, Narahari. It is Nṛsiṁha-deva. So while Arjuna's chariot was marked with Vajrāṅga, that is Hanumānjī, Krishna's chariot is marked with Garuḍa. So see, distinctive marks are there. Just by looking at the flag and the mark, we knew whose chariot is coming. So Arjuna kept Hanumānjī because he considered Hanuman his guru. Now, Hanuman was a servant of Lord Ramchandra and he fought in the battle of Lanka. He was not using any weapons. He was very strong. He knew how to throw stones. And he helped. And there was win over Ravana. So Vaishnava does not mean that they do anything else except chanting. Huh? Yes, chanting is of course the supreme objective. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. To hear about Vishnu, to chant about Krishna, to remember Krishna. Haridas Thakurji, he was chanting so many rounds. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they were more of preaching. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in order to do the preaching, at a young age of 24, he had taken sannyas. But then we know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is incarnation of Krishna. And this is shown by his uncommon experience. And this is something which is mentioned in the Shastra as well. It's not that someone says I am incarnation and no. Like in Jagannath Puri, Rath Yatra festival, the Rath sometimes does not start at all. It is stuck up, does not move. People try. No. King Prataprudra engages elephant. No. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, all right, let me try. He goes beside the Rath and with his head he pushes it. And no need of trying. The Rath starts. So, Krishna himself was there at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even it is mentioned that when he used to do Kirtana, he used to have 4 parties, and each party would see that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is present there. So many extraordinary things. As it is mentioned that intelligent people will test anything by the description of the Shastra. Sadhu Shastra Guru Vakya Tinete Kuriya Aikya. This is something which has to be followed.
Chitete Kariyaya.
Yeah. Dhyam Sada Paribhava Dhanam Abhishata Dirbham. So, because it is mentioned in 11th canto that this is going to be Krishna avatar, so we know. Yes, Krishna avatar. Whole description is there that we'll study when we go there about his activities. Coming back to Parikshit Maharaj, what we understand is that everyone has to fulfill the duty. And the duty of a king is to fight and take care of his praja. So when Krishna wants to fight, that is not possible in spiritual world. Who will he fight with? Everyone is engaged in his service. So if he wants to fight, he has to come here to execute his mission. Vinashaya cha dushkritam. That is to kill the miscreants. So then he can have a fight. So similarly, Parikshit Maharaj came to know that Kali has started having the effects and he is a duty of Krishna, Parikshit Maharaj. So it is his duty to assist Krishna in his mission. And hence he is going out with the soldiers to fight. So Dhruv Maharaj, he also fought. Prahlad Maharaj, he also fought many a times. Because in those days there were kings who were having demoniac mentalities. So the ideal duty of any king was to subdue and conquer over the demons. So devotee can do anything as ordered by Krishna. Like Arjuna, he finally ended up fighting the Kurukshetra war because he was ordered by Krishna. Karishye tava vachanam. So devotee does not have any personal decisions. Whatever Krishna orders, that is something which a devotee performs. So here Parikshit Maharaj is going out with his whole cavalcade, not for his own desires, but to ensure that he is completing the activities as ordered by Krishna. He is appointed to become the emperor and he is not coward. So he just simply cannot comfortably sit in capital and let things go on as if they are happening. No. He is actually supposed to ensure that nothing wrong happens. So he moves out. Now here the word comes is digvijaya. Now, Vijaya means victory. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu won over the Digvijay Pandit. I forgot the name of that Pandit, the Kashmiri scholar. So he won over him. Chaitanya Prabhu, when he was only 16 years old. Similarly here, Parikshit Maharaj, he had to ensure that Kali does not get any place. So he went out of home. Not only that, okay, I am king, I'll do whatever I want. No. It is the duty to subdue the miscreants who create disturbance. And that is why he went out of home, Nirgataha. And he is actually creating an ideal for a preacher now. That a preacher also, he should not sit in one town, one temple. He should visit from locality to locality, village to village, town to town, country to country, and tell, here is our Krishna's philosophy. Krishna is God. Please accept him. So when this happens, you understand that Parikshit Maharaj has gone for that. And now where has he gone? He has gone to different parts of the world. He has not got only in one direction. No, he went to all the directions. Vijitya Jagrahe Balim. So kings conquer the lands and they levy taxes. So conquering of the other countries was not like what Napoleon or Hitler tried or someone is trying now. No. The reason, the aim was meant for chastising the godless. Krishna wants that someone should become a king who is his representative. That is the whole plan. यदा यदा हि अधर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजामि अहं परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय. So dharma sansthapanarthaya, that is to establish the religious principle. Because if people become irreligious, the whole world becomes a hell. Just like what we are experiencing now. Nobody is peaceful, nobody is happy. Though materially people can become advanced. But there is simply entanglement, political, social, religious, economic, no peaceful living anywhere. There is so many crises, energy crisis, pollution, everything is happening. So, in order to save the world to become hellish, the kings need to be alert. That is also a bhakti. Because the natural plan is to come back to home, back to Godhead. This is nature's plan. Devi esha gunamayi mam maya duratteya. So king has to have complete control. And he has to ensure that everyone follows the rule of nature, nature's law. Because as soon as we become dharmasya glanir bhavati, Krishna needs to come. Tadatmanam srujamiham. So what is religion is? What is explained in Bhagavad Gita? Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. This is the religion, to surrender to God. Your castes don't make any difference. Religion means how one has become devoted to God. Savai punsam paro dharma yato bhakti adopshate. Anything else is useless. We ask people what is God and they don't know. They don't have answer. Well, Bhagavatam in second chapter itself we have understood. Savai punsa paro dharma yato bhakti adopshate ahetuki apratyata ena atma suprasidhati. So in order to save the human society from dangerous condition, without any knowledge of God, without any knowledge of principles, there must be some strong king to save the people who have all these aspects. Because this human life is a chance, it's an opportunity. Any other inferior life forms, it is not possible. It's only humans who have a developed consciousness, which is a nature's gift. That now you try to understand what is God, what is your relationship for God. You practice how to go back home, back to Godhead. So unless the king or government looks after it, how can people be advanced? In Kali Yuga, unfortunately, we get governments who advocate you drink, you eat meat, you do blah 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 things. Just give me tax. Finished. That's my only expectation. But Parikshit Maharaj is not like that. He conquered all the places to serve Krishna, to teach Krishna consciousness. And that is the ideal duty which has to be performed by anyone and everyone. So every devotee also should be so sincere to Krishna that he must execute Krishna's mission. Krishna himself comes. So when he comes personally, he establishes his position as Krishna with all the six opulences. So when he has asked Arjuna, Sarvadharman Parityajamamekam Sharanam Raja, what it means is this is Krishna's instruction, Krishna's demand. We are currently suffering. Manasani, Manasashtani Indriyani Prakrita Tisthani Karshati. So there is a great struggle for existence because of mental speculation. Manasashtani Indriyani. And because the Indriyas are misguided, that it is for sense gratification, not for controlling, we become engaged and engaged. So Prabhupada is explaining about all these places in the purport which are mentioned in the shlokas. Now there's something unique in the shloka is that they're called as islands. Now that becomes a question. Kivaya islands. Because that time they could be small islands, but then it is also said that even the planets, they are called as dvipa. So dvipa is not only necessarily to be within a water, it can be also in the air. So the planets are floating just like islands in the air, and that is why they are also sometimes called as dvipa. And Jambu Dvip is the earthly planet. So in the Vedic scriptures we see about Saptadvipa, seven. So this earth has seven islands. And we know the story further. So the knowledge has to be taken from the Vedic literature because Veda means full knowledge. And when it is properly utilized, then we can understand Krishna. Veda cha sarver aham eva vedyam. So this knowledge is so perfect that this Bharatvarsha, the seven islands, so this is all very, very perfect knowledge. We just have to surrender to Krishna and accept the knowledge. So whatever are the islands which are mentioned here, names which are mentioned here, the names may have changed today, but the description remains as it is. Our duty through this shloka is to accept and understand that this is all a part of Vedanta Sutra. So they are codes. So the Srimad Bhagavatam is very, very important. Bhashyam Brahma Sutranam. The codes are explained in Brahma Sutra, which are explained further in Srimad Bhagavatam. We need to simply accept it and then change our life as per those instructions to achieve the ultimate objective, which is Krishna Prema.